If you're a man over 60 and you've been feeling more tired, your energy levels are dipping, or your confidence in the bedroom isn't quite what it used to be, then listen closely. Because what I'm about to share might feel simple, even a little too simple, but it works. Not some prescription or expensive supplement, but 3 ordinary nuts that, when used correctly, can help restore blood flow, support hormone health, and get your stamina firing again. This isn't internet hype. It's food science your body understands. And when you use these nuts the right way, the results can be profound. I'm Dr. Sophia Jain. For over 20 years, I've worked with men in their 60s, 70s, even 80s, helping them regain vitality, function, and the confidence that often slips away with age. And let me tell you, aging doesn't have to mean decline, not if you know how to fuel your body with purpose. These 3 nuts, they're not just snacks. They're like natural medicine for circulation, libido, and hormonal strength. In this video, I'll walk you through why each nut works, how they supercharge one another, the one common mistake older men make when using them, and finally, I'll give you a simple daily routine that fits into your life. No guessing, no stress. But first, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss any of our videos here on Sage 70, a channel dedicated to giving real practical advice for men over 60 who still want to feel strong, sharp, and connected. And hey, if you find this helpful, just drop a 1 in the comments below so I know this message is reaching the right men. If not, type 0. I want to keep improving for you. Now, let's begin with the first of these powerhouse foods. It's the nut I call the circulation king, because that's exactly what it is. Nut number 1, walnuts, the circulation king. I want to tell you about Greg, one of my patients. He's 67, used to be super active, but lately he told me, "Doc, my body's just not responding." And like so many men, the issue wasn't his desire, it was blood flow. That's where walnuts come in. They might look ordinary, but they're one of the best natural sources of L-arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide, the key compound that helps your blood vessels relax and expand. Better blood flow means better energy, sharper brain function, and yes, stronger, more reliable erections. When you're young, your body makes nitric oxide easily, but after 60, that process slows way down. Walnuts give your body the building blocks it needs to get that process going again. And not only that, they're rich in omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation, support your heart, and improve the flexibility of your arteries. Greg started adding a handful of walnuts to his evening routine, just a small bowl after dinner. Within 3 weeks, he told me he was waking up with morning wood again, feeling lighter during the day, and had more stamina walking his dog. That's not some miracle. That's how your body responds when it's supported properly. So, if you've been feeling tired, foggy, or disconnected in the bedroom, walnuts could be the gentle, natural shift you need. No pills, no side effects, just food that works with your biology, not against it. But walnuts are just the start, because the next nut we're diving into takes things to a whole new level. It doesn't just help with blood flow. It directly boosts erection strength, staying power, and bedroom confidence. And yes, this has been proven in clinical studies. Let's keep going. Nut number 2, pistachios, the performance enhancer. I remember a man named Larry. He was 71, healthy on paper, but frustrated. "I still want to be with my wife," he said, "but it's like my body is there halfway." He had tried the blue pill, but it gave him headaches, flushing, and didn't feel natural. That's when I introduced him to pistachios. Most people think of them as a snack food, but in one 3-week study, men who added pistachios to their daily diet experienced stronger erections, improved stamina, and higher satisfaction. No meds, just nature doing what it does best. Pistachios are rich in arginine, like walnuts, which helps increase nitric oxide. but they also contain antioxidants, healthy fats, and compounds that protect your blood vessels, lower bad cholesterol, and reduce stress on your heart. It's a triple win. When Larry started eating a small handful of pistachios mid-afternoon, within 2 weeks he felt more alive. He told me, "I'm not just feeling it physically. Emotionally, I feel more confident, more connected." And that confidence shows up not just in bed, but in life. If you've been struggling with self-doubt, low energy, or tension in your relationship, something as simple as a pistachio habit might be the most overlooked solution out there. And the best part? They're easy to find, affordable, and enjoyable to eat. Now, if you're still with me and this is resonating with you, type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're tuned in and taking this seriously. Now, let's get into the third and final nut, the one that supports your hormonal engine from the inside out. It might be the most important of all. Nut number 3, Brazil nuts, the hormone restorer. Let me introduce you to Melvin, 66. He was active, loved golfing, and had a great relationship with his wife. But over the past year, something felt off. "I'm just not as sharp," he told me. "The energy, the drive, it's slipping." He wasn't depressed, just dulled. And like many men, he had no idea that selenium, a trace mineral found in high amounts in Brazil nuts, might be the missing piece. Most men don't even know what selenium is, but it's absolutely essential. It helps regulate testosterone levels, improves sperm production, protects the prostate, and keeps your thyroid running properly, which controls your metabolism and energy. Brazil nuts are the single best food source of selenium on the planet. And the beautiful part? You only need 1 a day. That's it. Not a handful, not a bag. Just 1 nut delivers your full daily requirement. And then some. When Melvin started eating just 1 Brazil nut each morning after brushing his teeth, within a few weeks, his mood improved. He had more motivation, fewer crashes during the day, and, most importantly, his libido quietly returned. Not because he was trying to force it. It just happened. That's what real hormone balance feels like. Not extreme highs and lows, but a steady presence of vitality and interest. These nuts are potent, so don't overdo it. More than 2 or 3 a day could backfire. But in the right amount, they're a natural support system for your manhood. So now that we've covered all 3, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, you're probably wondering, can I just eat one of them and get the benefits? Well, yes, you could. But the real magic happens when they work together. Let me explain exactly why these 3 nuts combined are far more powerful than when eaten alone. Why these 3 nuts work better together. The body is built on synergy. Your heart, hormones, blood flow, and brain, they're not isolated systems. They're interconnected. One system failing affects the rest. And that's exactly why these 3 nuts, when taken together, amplify one another. Walnuts improve circulation, pistachios improve performance, and Brazil nuts restore hormones. Together, they create a feedback loop that improves your whole body vitality. I had a patient, Donald, 70, who tried each nut randomly, a few pistachios here, some walnuts there, but he never saw big changes because he never stuck with the routine. When I got him to try all 3 daily for just 3 weeks, the change was incredible. "I don't know what's happening," he said, "but I feel like myself again." His posture changed. His voice had more weight, and his wife noticed too. The key wasn't the nuts. It was the consistency and the combination. 3 simple foods, used with intention. This is where so many men fall short. They try something for a day or 2 and give up. But you wouldn't expect muscles to grow from one workout, right? Same with this. The body heals when it's fed daily. So now, let's walk through a simple 5-minute daily routine that puts it all together. No supplements, no complexity, just food, rhythm, and purpose. Your daily vitality routine. Start your morning with 1 Brazil nut. Keep it in a small jar in your bathroom. After brushing your teeth, pop it in your mouth. Done. It takes 3 seconds, but gives your body the selenium it needs to support testosterone and protect your prostate. Midday, around lunch or early afternoon, have a small handful of unsalted pistachios. This will give your body the circulation support it needs to boost erection quality, stabilize blood sugar, and improve mood during the most sluggish part of your day. Then, in the evening, about an hour before bed, grab a handful of walnuts. This helps restore blood vessel flexibility overnight, fights inflammation, and fuels your body for recovery while you sleep. Think of it as overnight maintenance for your heart and hormones. Why these 3 nuts work better together? The body is built on synergy. Your heart, hormones, blood flow, and brain, they're not isolated systems. They're interconnected. One system failing affects the rest. And that's exactly why these 3 nuts, when taken together, amplify one another. Walnuts improve circulation, pistachios improve performance, and Brazil nuts restore hormones. Together they create a feedback loop that improves your whole body vitality. I had a patient, Donald, 70, who tried each nut randomly. A few pistachios here, some walnuts there, but he never saw big changes because he never stuck with the routine. When I got him to try all 3 daily for just 3 weeks, the change was incredible. I don't know what's happening, he said, but I feel like myself again. His posture changed, his voice had more weight, and his wife noticed too. The key wasn't the nuts, it was the consistency and the combination. 3 simple foods used with intention. This is where so many men fall short. They try something for a day or 2 and give up. But you wouldn't expect muscles to grow from one workout, right? Same with this. The body heals when it's fed daily. So now, let's walk through a simple 5-minute daily routine that puts it all together. No supplements, no complexity, just food, rhythm, and purpose. Your daily vitality routine. Start your morning with 1 Brazil nut. Keep it in a small jar in your bathroom. After brushing your teeth, pop it in your mouth. Done. It takes 3 seconds, but gives your body the selenium it needs to support testosterone and protect your prostate. Midday, around lunch or early afternoon, have a small handful of unsalted pistachios. This will give your body the circulation support it needs to boost erection quality, stabilize blood sugar, and improve mood during the most sluggish part of your day. Then, in the evening, about an hour before bed, grab a handful of walnuts. This helps restore blood vessel flexibility overnight, fights inflammation, and fuels your body for recovery while you sleep. Think of it as overnight maintenance for your heart and hormones. Now, all of that sounds simple enough, right? 1 Brazil nut in the morning, pistachios midday, walnuts in the evening. But here's where a lot of men sabotage themselves without even realizing it. They don't stick with it, or worse, they make this one mental mistake that cancels out everything. The one mistake most men make, it's not forgetting the nuts. It's not even skipping a day here or there. It's something deeper. It's believing that this is just how life is now, that the best years are behind you, that slowing down is inevitable, that bedroom issues, low energy, and loss of motivation are just part of getting old. I hear it all the time. I guess this is just my new normal. And I always look that man in the eye and say, no, it's not. Aging does change your body, yes, but it doesn't have to rob you of your strength, your confidence, or your spark. What robs you is giving up on the possibility that you can still feel incredible. I had a client named Ray, 73. He was funny, smart, but clearly discouraged. He said, "Doc, I feel like I'm just fading out." Not depressed, just defeated. So I asked him to do one thing. Believe change is still possible. That's it. He started the nut routine, added a 10-minute walk, and within a month, Ray was back. laughing louder, walking stronger, even dressing better. You see, the biggest mistake isn't physical, it's mental. It's surrendering your belief in progress. But the moment you choose to engage again, to eat with intention, to move, to sleep better, to believe, you give your body permission to work the way it was designed. You're not broken. You've just been under-supported. And with the right fuel, the right mindset, and the right rhythm, you can turn things around. I've seen it happen thousands of times. So let's talk about what that looks like every single day. How to turn this into a habit that sticks. The best way to make these changes last is to tie them to moments that already exist in your daily life. Don't just say, "I'll remember." Build it into your flow. Brazil nut. Put it next to your toothbrush. Done. Pistachios. Keep a small bag in your desk or glove box. Done. Walnuts. Put them in a dish on your nightstand or kitchen counter. Done. These are physical reminders that your health matters, that your body deserves support, that you still care about showing up with strength and energy. And here's something else. Involve your partner. When men do this with their wives, their success rate skyrockets. It becomes a shared ritual, a sign of commitment, not just to your health, but to your relationship. I've had couples tell me it reignited more than just their intimacy. It sparked new conversation, laughter, and connection. Because when you feel good, you show up better for everyone around you. Now, as we wrap this up, I want to shift gears. Because the real power behind this message isn't the walnuts or the pistachios or the Brazil nuts. It's not even the routine. It's the belief behind it. So let's close with something more personal, something deeper. Stay with me. If you've stayed with me this long, I want to speak to you not just as a doctor, but as someone who's had the honor of guiding thousands of men through this exact journey. I've looked into the eyes of men who once believed they were past their prime, men who felt invisible, disconnected, or just tired. And what I've learned is this: you are not done. You've worked hard your whole life. You've carried burdens, solved problems, taken care of others, and somewhere along the way, you stopped thinking about you, your energy, your body, your needs. But the fact that you're here right now, still listening, still curious, still hoping, that tells me you haven't given up. You still have fire inside you, and that fire just needs fuel. That's what this routine is. It's fuel. Walnuts to open your blood vessels, improving circulation to your brain, heart, and yes, down there, pistachios to build staying power, enhance performance, and spark confidence. Brazil nuts to restore your hormones, protect your prostate, and bring back that inner drive. Individually, they're helpful, but together, they're a full-spectrum system of renewal. And they're not expensive, not complicated, just real food that supports a real man. When you commit to this, you're not just boosting blood flow. You're saying to the world and to yourself, I still matter. My health still matters. My strength is still worth fighting for. That's the moment the shift happens. Not when you feel better, but when you choose to act like you're still worth it. Because you are. You've got years ahead of you. Years of love, passion, laughter, and purpose. And the man who steps into those years with vitality isn't the one who never aged. He's the one who chose to age intentionally. So if something stirred in you today, even just a spark, don't ignore it. Start today. Grab those nuts. Build your rhythm. Let your body remember what it feels like to be energized, responsive, and alive. It's not about going back in time. It's about giving your future the strength it deserves. And if this message helped you, if it made you think, gave you hope, or just reminded you that your health still matters, please take a second to like this video. It helps us reach more men who need this message. And if you know someone, a friend, a brother, a neighbor, who's quietly struggling, share this with them. You might be giving them the nudge they've been waiting for. Drop a comment below. Let me know what stood out to you, what you're going to try, or just type, "I'm starting today." Your voice matters, your progress matters, and your action inspires others. And if you'd like to support this channel so we can keep making videos that serve men like you can chip in using the link below. Every little bit helps us grow this mission of strength, health, and confidence for men over 60. This is Dr. Sophia Jain, and I want you to remember this. You are not done. You've still got more in you, and with the right fuel, the right habits, and the right mindset, your best years might just be the ones still ahead. So stay strong, stay focused, and keep going. I'll see you in the next video.